University fashion students wrestle with hidden fees associated with their courses that are not covered by government assistance loans, with students sometimes paying up to $5,000 before the semester is over. Now, what exactly are government assistance loans? Essentially, government-funded programs such as Fee Help or HECS are loan assistance programs for Australian citizens who wish to partake in tertiary education. Stephanie Cassano, fashion design honours student at RMIT, explains the importance of distinctive designs and how much it can all add up to.
Year 3, semester 1, I did a subject called Agents of Change, and I worked with a lot of sequening, and I think that semester I probably spent up to $5,000.
Some, however, believe that this is how fashion courses have always been, and that students should be careful to research what the government will cover with their loan schemes. Kurt Van Velzen, Bachelor of Fashion Design student, claims that the price of materials did shock him a little bit.
I put it in comparison to what my siblings or my friends are doing, of they have to pay for textbooks that are probably going to be the same amount. So our version of a textbook is 15 metres of calico.
Yeah.
Same expense really.
One of the main problems that fashion students complain of is that before commencing the course, they more often than not are unaware of how much the course will actually cost them out of their own pocket. Claudia Guerrero del Solar, a fashion design honours student at RMIT, believes that these fees are almost impossible to pay with the amount of contact hours students are expected to complete and the limited income they receive.
In our interview, they state to us, this course is very expensive. Are you sure you want to do it? But when they say that to you, they don't state how expensive it is. You don't realise that you're spending a few grand a semester. And when it comes to your final year, students spend up to 10 grand for the whole year just to be able to create something innovative and a collection that can actually be seen.
Ricarda Bigelin, the program manager for the Masters of Fashion Design at RMIT, states that she believes that the Australian government should absolutely cover the fee of materials. However, the university itself tries to assist in any way that it can.
There's a lot of materials that we give to students in the program, so there's a lot of basic materials that we naturally will give. So the fees that are in place are kind of practical ones.
Students from higher economic backgrounds are often seen as having an unfair advantage in the eyes of the students that are sometimes working 1 or 2 part-time jobs as well as attending university full-time. Bachelor of Fashion Design student Natalie Tal states
that makes it a little bit unfair, I suppose, in some respects, because if they told you, look, everyone's allowed to spend $1,000 on this assignment or whatever, because that's really all it is, then at least you wouldn't be, people who are in maybe a better financial position wouldn't be able to make something that, may at first appear better than what you've made, because there's no, you've been allowed to spend the same amount of money on it.
Although opinions differ as to whether some sort of solution should be created in order to aid the format of the intense design of fashion courses, many are in agreement that financial help should be provided to relieve some of the pressure. Adair Winder signing off.